Unlisted videos, insider drops. The only way in is through my private SMS list.
Joe Biden marched into a Maryland Democrat gala barking, "Let's get up and fight back, God darn it." And minutes later, he stood on stage pointing in two directions like he couldn't find the door. That's the whole Democrat Party in one shot. They rolled out their old frontman to smear President Trump, got drowned out by Genocide Joe chants from their own side, and then needed a DJ to help the man exit near Baltimore in front of his own people. After all the sermons about competence and decency. You're not watching leadership, you're watching a machine collapse in public, and the people who hit it, they want power again. See, this matters because Joe Biden's confusion's not a sideshow. It's the face of the same Democrat establishment that blew open the border, gaslit the country, and then lectured Americans for noticing the damage. Biden told migrants in 2020 to immediately surge to the border. He said, "You should come." He said it out loud. Then the Biden administration spent 4 years treating the invasion like compassion and every objection like cruelty. Millions of Americans watched their towns, schools, hospitals, wages, and public safety get hammered while the media ran cover, and party operatives called it empathy. Now that same machine wheels Biden out at the Maryland Democrat Party's Fight Back and Win Gala near Baltimore and pretends that he still carries moral authority. He doesn't. He carries the receipts: open border ideology, elite fraud, physical decline, and a donor class desperate to prop up the wreckage one more time because President Trump is back in office, cleaning up the mess that they made. When a DJ has to point Joe Biden towards the exit, you remember how much power the confusion racket really has. It hits families on Medicare and Medicaid too. See, the Medicare confusion industrial complex floods seniors with noise so they stay stuck. Chapter cuts through it. It's simple by design. One call, one advisor. Under 20 minutes. No maze, no runaround. They look at your doctors, look at your prescriptions, your whole situation, and tell you the truth. No propaganda, just facts. They work for you, not big insurance. If you're already on the right plan, they will say so. If not, they can help you switch. It's free. And that's what clarity sounds like when the machine wants confusion. Call Chapter at 910-728-4109. Last year, people who found new plans with Chapter saved an average of $1,100. Clarity beats the regime every time. Now here's a detail that makes this even more humiliating. Biden didn't just freeze after a bad line or a tough question. He got heckled by his own activist base with Genocide Joe. He wrapped a speech, pointed one way, pointed another way, and then the room needed a DJ cue to move him off. That's not a one-off. We already watched Barack Obama guide him before. Now it happens again at the Fight Back and Win Gala. I'm going to show you it all because the country saw it the same pattern instantly. Biden, here he is. There's nothing, literally nothing beyond our capacity if we act together.
My fellow Democrats, in this 250th year of our founding, let's get back up. Let's be the country we know we can be. Fair, equal, honest, decent. A country where we give hate no safe harbor. A land where we treat everyone with dignity and respect. A nation that's a beacon, a shining beacon to the rest of the world as we've been. Folks, I guarantee we can do this, and we will. We just need to remember who in the hell we are. We're the United States of America. There's literally nothing beyond our capacity if we act together. So let's get up and fight back, God darn it. Thank you all. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America. And may God protect our troops. We can do this. We can do this. We must do it. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So Biden closed by yelling for Democrats to fight back, but his own record tells the real story. Next, here's Biden in his own words, inviting a surge to the border.
I would, in fact, make sure that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Wow. Two completely different Joe Bidens. That wasn't spin. That was Biden laying out the open border playbook himself. Now watch what happened when he tried to fire up Democrats in Maryland. Got hit with chants of Genocide Joe.
Tearing down the east wing of the White House, making room for his ballroom, putting his name on a Kennedy Center, building an arch in his own honor, even hiring his own pool guy to fix the reflecting pool. Whoa, what a loser.
You know those moments that age terribly, almost instantly?
And more look.
This was one of them. Biden came ready to roast Trump. Instead, Democratic protesters kept interrupting him with chants of Genocide Joe.
Reflecting poll reflects something even worse than the narcissism and incompetence at the core of this administration. It's the corruption, the brazen, blatant corruption. Corruption on a scale never seen before in American history in any administration.
The hecklers kept going. The crowd wasn't exactly helping. And just like that, nobody was talking about Trump anymore. He finally wrapped up. But the awkwardness wasn't finished with him yet. After all that, he still appeared to need a moment to figure out which way off the stage.
Thank you, thank you.
He came to roast Trump, but the internet spent the rest of the night debating who actually lost the room.
So even as Biden tried to take shots at Trump, his own side hijacked the room, left him looking rattled. Up next, the numbers problem gets uglier with questions about whether the machine can even raise enough cash. Biden's going to be the first president in modern history to not raise the sufficient funds to build a presidential library. Yet he got 81 million votes, they say.
It's a battle that's never truly over. And more look.
So after the shaky speech, the myth of unstoppable Democrat enthusiasm gets harder to sell. Next, Biden tries accusing Trump of cashing in, but the attack lands flat coming from this crowd.
Trump has made billions of dollars since returning to the White House. It's simply stunning to me. He has no shame. And frankly, it's embarrassing for the country. But Trump could care less. Making money off the presidency is one of the reasons he wants to be president.
Who's an embarrassment to the country, right? Biden wants to lecture Trump on money and ethics while voters watch the chaos around him. Next, the deeper issue driving people on the left, mass migration and the propaganda built around it. And he says he used to be a liberal on basically every issue, from gay rights to abortion to drug legislation and Dawkins-era takes on Christianity. Then I began to question mass migration. Slowly I realized 100% of the left liberal people either want to continue until we're entirely replaced or want to feign frustration around the edges but not actually doing anything to reverse it. So the frustration doesn't come out of nowhere. That's what happens when Democrats refuse to back down on the border even after years of damage. Now back to Biden because the fallout at the gala kept growing. Reports he looked confused as he tried to leave the stage. Biden appeared momentarily disoriented while exiting the stage Saturday night after speaking at a gala. Following a roughly 10-minute keynote at the Maryland Democrat Party Fight Back and Win, the 83-year-old paused, looked towards the wings, and pointed in two directions. Earlier in his remarks, he was interrupted by shouts of Genocide Joe. Here's the moment the DJ helped the former president.
Join me in welcoming Congressman J.D. Raskin.
Which way do I go?
So the DJ has to point the former president off stage. Here's, remember this moment? When Obama had to do the same? on, Joe. Come on, Joe. That moment reminds us all because Americans have seen the pattern before. Biden freezes. Next, remember Trump?
And say, I'm running for president. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? I want to get out. Oh, no, over there, Remember?
So Trump didn't let the opening go to waste and went back to Biden's onstage confusion. Remember, here's another moment.
It's up. Where am I? Where the hell am I?
So the knockout punch is not even Biden's confusion, it's the contrast. Joe Biden thunders, there's literally nothing beyond our capacity if we act together. Then can't get off a stage at his own party gala without help. Joe Biden shouts, fight back, but his own side answers with Genocide Joe. Joe Biden smears Donald Trump over money after Biden spent years fronting the open border machine that ripped the country apart. And the architect behind the cover-up is not some nameless force, it's the Democrat establishment. Barack Obama's network, Jamie Raskin's party crowd, the media hacks who kept swearing everything was fine, they shoved a broken figurehead in front of America and demanded applause while the country paid the price. See, President Trump already delivered the line that sticks because it matches the tape. In New Hampshire, he mocked the whole farce. Where the hell am I going? It's brutal, but it's accurate and it's earned. And it lands because millions of Americans have watched this pattern for years while legacy media scolded them for believing their own eyes. So let's stop pretending this is only about one aging politician. This is about every Democrat operative who hid Biden's decline, every activist who helped flood the border after he told migrants to surge, every newsroom that buried the truth, and every donor who still funded the lie. Joe Biden does not need another spotlight. The country needs accountability and cleanup, and the Trump administration is delivering the cleanup they fought to stop. So drop your take in the comments if you think every Biden cover-up artist should answer for this on camera. We're not letting them slither away. And I want to make sure you get the news that you depend on. Thousands and thousands of patriots have already plugged in to this secret number we have set up just for you. They've already texted raw feed to 844-840-4963, bypassing the algorithm and getting notifications directly from me to their phone when the YouTube notifications never arrive. And make sure you're celebrating all the wins. America 250 is here. Go to the Next News merch shelf below this video or shop.nextnewsnetwork.com.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.